Okay, old Bessie's up and running.
Step in the right direction.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah. It feels like it's been a long time.
Dude, we did it last Wednesday, and it feels like it's been
we did
at least
we did it last Monday.
No shit.
Yeah, so it's been 9 days, but it feels like it's been the full 2 weeks.
Yeah. No. Yeah, full 2 weeks. It feels like it's been forever since I've been sitting like right here. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we changed the lighting back. We just figured that out. Last episode we had like the overhead lights on, where in the first one we had these and this one behind us. And I think this looks a whole lot better.
Yeah. No, I would agree. I like just on the GoPro preview. It looked cooler.
Old Bessie, the GoPro Hero 5, still kicking it with us. She's got plenty of footage open, so we are here to rock one out. That bitch gets hot when it's done.
No, you fry an egg on it.
Yes.
like a small egg. Cause,
and it's a brand new battery that I bought like at the end of the summer, like to film some.
It still just gets hot. Like that's just GoPros.
I'm just worried about the health of the battery, I guess.
I mean, they're made to film like for a long time in extreme weather. Like, isn't that the point?
Yeah, I mean, throw it on a trophy truck in the desert or something.
Yeah, whatever it may be. Bring in negative 10 degree, skiing or whatever. Like,
yeah. But aside from our camera and lighting topics, you were on the 5th episode of Kickback with Jeff and Max. That's his name?
Yeah. I didn't space on it. I just thought you were going to roll into it.
Okay, yeah. All right.
But even though
I didn't know if you wanted me to...
I always introduce myself, so that's kind of on me.
All right, yeah. No, we'll roll with the punches here.
Yep.
So we're pretty excited about this, so we're going to kick it off. We're going to kick it off with this. We are officially 6-1.
Yeah. Terrible round of applause. But, yeah, we are 6-1 in our picks from, I think we had 2 week 1, 2 weeks ago with Alabama, or maybe we just had Alabama. And
we had Bama over Miami and Georgia over Clemson.
That's right. We did have those two. 2-0 there.
2-0.
And then we rolled back into it
last
weekend.
Yeah.
Which is 5 days ago roughly for us, 4.
And so what we got was in the last episode 4 of Our Picks Are So Tits. We picked Mississippi State beating NC State, Iowa over Iowa State. Mm-hmm. We agreed on Tennessee,
which did not
over Pitt, which I mean,
pen out.
One of the sloppiest football games I've ever seen played by Tennessee. Honestly,
they had a chance though at the end somehow, but they messed it up. A couple turnovers were costly, but
very rough. And then South Carolina scraped through the game with East Carolina.
Yeah, the game-winning field goal.
Game-winning field goal, dude.
That was cool.
Like, so cool to watch. We flipped over to that game like right at the perfect time.
Oh yeah, we watched like the last 6 minutes or something. I think.
Yeah. And then you picked the Chargers over the Redskins in the last.
The Washington football team.
Yes, the Washington football team.
Yes, I did take the Chargers.
So that leads us to our 6-1 road as we're on right now. Tennessee, don't really understand what happened there. Pitt they're a very middle of the road ACC team that's gaining dominance over the conference, and especially now that Clemson is looking a lot more weak than they have been.
Yeah, I mean they got a senior quarterback who looked pretty sharp against Tennessee, didn't mess up, and
the quarterback at Pitt, he's like in close contact with Peyton Manning apparently.
That's right, yeah.
That's what they were talking about.
That's right, I remember hearing that.
And just Tennessee could not handle their penalties. Their defense completely broke down on every play. And
anytime you give up 41 points, it's hard to win.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that simple.
Your offense has to be firing to combat that.
Yeah. You're not going to have 3 turnovers or whatever it was and get the job done.
Mississippi State totally dominant over NC State the entire time. They kind of put in like their second and third strings at the end of the game in the fourth quarter and gave NC State a little cleanup touchdown. That's fine. 24-10.
It was never really.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
They were never in danger. Very dominant in that game. Iowa and Iowa State. I didn't watch that game.
Iowa cleaned house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy winner.
They won by.
Not only did they cover, I think it was 4.5. It was just Iowa, all Iowa.
Yeah, and Iowa was getting 4.5.
Yes. Yeah. That's what.
And they won outright. So that's impressive.
That's another one.
South Carolina game-winning field goal. Chargers and Washington football team.
Yeah. To be politically correct.
As much as that
grinds
my gears.
As we rarely are.
Yeah. Did not watch that game, but
I was intensely watching. It was a bit of a sweat. It was a little back and forth, but Chargers prevailed. That was cool. Kind of ran them out at the end, and a couple big passes.
What about
really secured it?
I know Herbert's pretty good, but what about Heineke?
Heineke honestly was kind of impressive and was a little scary.
Really?
Being on the other side
you think like he's their guy?
Honestly, yeah, he kind of reminds me of a Herbert, but he can get it done. You know, like he's legit.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool to see. You know, especially after what he did last season for them.
No, I mean,
well, in the end, like in the playoff, he gave him a chance. You know, like he kind of balled out a little bit at the end.
He kind of came in and nobody really knew who he was, and now
didn't expect anything.
He's making a name for himself.
That's all he can do.
Yeah, really. And so it's kind of cool to see the Washington football team get some lifeblood in them, and kind of have some hope in the QB position with a lot of like unfortunate circumstances in the last 5-6 seasons.
Or 25, 30 years if you go back to Joe Theismann. Long
stretch of just,
the struggle bus.
The struggle bus, yes. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, injuries have been a big part of that organization.
Yeah. The Pitt QB being in contact with Peyton Manning reminded me of the Monday Night Football broadcast that they did. Eli Manning and Peyton did. And they had Seahawks QB.
Older?
No. Current, yeah.
Russell
Wilson, yeah. And I actually totally forgot about it. I knew what was going on. Totally forgot. But I heard a lot of great things about it between like reviews and like I actually watched Pat McAfee's video where he talked about it. And that guy couldn't get enough. But apparently, like, just from what I've heard, it was just a super in-depth breakdown of every play, and like reading the defense and knowing how Derek Carr was gonna like counter them, and like you're watching.
Two guys who know a thing or two about football.
You're watching it with these guys that are trained. They're like 2 of them are retired, but they're trained to know and see these things, and so you're like seeing it in their eyes, and it's like from the clips I saw of it, it looked really cool, and I hope it does last like the whole time, the whole time the season goes on.
I'd definitely be down for more of it. That sounds very cool. And speaking of Eli Manning and his old New York Giants and back to the Washington football team, Thursday night football is Washington football team. That's just hard to get used to and roll off the tongue. It doesn't have
it doesn't work.
Thing. Are playing the Giants. I think the Washington football team is just gonna
steamroll.
Yeah, I don't expect much,
dude.
I mean, just seeing how the Giants played on Sunday against the Broncos. I mean, they weren't even close. They never had a
Teddy
snowball's
Bridgewater
chance.
kind of went out dick slanging against the Giants, bro.
He did. No, he definitely played well. I'm not taking anything away from the Broncos. I'm just saying the Giants did not look good.
No.
In the the Washington football team
yes, there we
did look pretty sharp against the Chargers. I mean, they didn't quite get it done, a couple, turnover or two, but realistically, I think the Washington football team is. I'm really struggling with this.
It doesn't roll off the tongue like Giants or Broncos or Chargers or anything.
Or
it's
any other team in the NFL.
The Washington football team.
Because they have no abbreviated name,
WFT.
Woofed.
WTF.
Yeah,
the what the fuck.
Yeah.
So the what the fuck over the Giants.
Yes.
This weekend.
Yeah.
Or on Thursday.
They're a 3-point favorite, but more than likely going to win by 10 plus, I think. Which is it's Thursday night, if that's what you said. I don't know what you said.
But the thing that could be dangerous for what the fuck is if Saquon Barkley finally
breaks out again.
Yeah, grows a set of balls and actually runs the ball.
Yeah, well, maybe if he didn't get hit behind the line of scrimmage every play, he'd have a chance of that.
That's true. We're seeing a very big trend of very poor offensive lines. And I'm sick and fucking tired of it because I want to see good plays get made and I want to see good plays not break down. At the very beginning. Derek Carr, amazing game. Raiders, Baltimore on Monday. Monday Night Football. Just fucking insane. Huge night for me. Always good to see the Raiders win and the Baltimore Ravens lose.
I'm not. I've never been a Ravens fan.
Never been a Ravens fan. Never liked Ravens fans. Honestly. And I'm not a huge fan of Lamar Jackson either.
No.
I
think he's overrated. Even though
he's overrated, but he does carry that team.
Yeah, no, he's been able to sling it too, which is dangerous when you got a run threat like that he's kind of building his game. He's getting there. He's someone to watch out for, but sadly, as much as I hate to admit it.
By no means is he the MVP every fucking time he steps out on the field those guys in the booth want to suck his dick. But no, Derek Carr played an amazing game. They have 2 or 3 of their offensive linemen injured, so their offensive line was breaking down pretty much 90% of the plays, and it was disgusting to watch. But he found a way to start, slinging the passes. He marched down the field when they scored. It was pretty cool to watch, and actually to push his touchdown pass over was in the last play of, overtime.
Oh yeah, that was an easy one.
Yeah, it was an easy one because they had been practicing that in the offseason. Gruden was like, when you see this setup, when you're in this position, run this play. Derek Carr got out there. They were looking for 4 or 5 yards to get back into a kicking range that they wanted. Derek Carr saw that setup, audible, Waller.
Yeah, wide open.
Just floated it up.
Too easy.
Yeah, way too easy. And to say I was just excited, jumping for the moon, understatement.
Yeah, I remember you texting me.
Yeah, it was wild. So, all right. So we're 6-1.
Yep. Move on.
We're moving on here.
We did call the Washington football team as a bonus.
Yes, that's a bonus.
Yeah. Then we did make our official picks. We're gonna start doing just one college, one professional each.
Yes.
And just kind of see where we can go. See if we can keep our record up and going, because it's enjoyable for us to pick games. And
we're football fans, college football more so than NFL, honestly.
Absolutely.
But it is fun to make a call, make a prediction, and see it come out the way you wanted it to. Yeah. So for this week in college football on Saturday, I'm gonna go ahead and step out and say. Who was I calling?
You wanted the Auburn game.
Yeah. Auburn, who was actually the underdog in this game, going to Penn State at the whiteout.
Terrifying.
Yes, terrifying whiteout game. The whole stadium participates. It's one of the most exciting games in college football.
Just epic.
Yeah, insane environment.
Would love to go.
But I do believe Auburn's going to go in there and give them a taste of some SEC smash mouth football. And Penn State doesn't really know what's coming. It's
sensing a common theme The SEC boy likes to stay true.
Yeah, no, it's I'm not picking Penn State over an SEC just powerhouse that Auburn is.
Bo Nix is playing well. I think it's a good pick.
Yeah,
it's hard to go into Penn State and win. I think it's gonna be a fun game to watch.
It is,
but especially plus they're getting 5. I think.
Yeah, they cover the spread that they've been given, if not outright win.
Yeah. So
we'll see what happens there. What do you got?
Speaking of staying local and true to hometown, I'm going with the worst team in college football, the UConn Huskies.
It came out today that they are the worst team in college football.
And a little quick background, I've had seasons tickets to UConn football games since I was born. My parents have had them. So I've been going to games and sleeping under the bleachers as a baby, going to tailgates and just, sitting in a booster seat on top of my dad's tailgate.
Yeah.
Just watching them play beer pong back when they were young and stuff like that. But been going to it my entire life. And, yeah, UConn getting 34 from Army. I'm just saying. They're due to maybe score once or twice. There's no way Army puts up 7 touchdowns on them. I don't think.
No.
I mean, Army's not known for putting up 49 points by any means. I mean, they might be playing a more or less joke of a football team.
Right.
But
you have to look
I'm
at it this
staying
way.
I love them. Still always a UConn fan.
Who they play last weekend?
Purdue.
Purdue put up 40 something against
49-0 the game was.
Yeah, 49-0. You see, you have to think Alabama walks in there, they put up 70 something easily.
I don't even want to think about.
Yeah,
that's
understandable.
It's actually not even UConn actually plays Clemson later in the year, so we'll really get a true.
We'll be there.
Yeah, hopefully we get to be there. I mean, the plans are we will be at that game. And we will come to you guys live. Well, not live. We will be coming to you guys from Clemson.
Yes. That'll be
the morning after that game. Yeah. That'll be exciting.
For that night, I'm a Clemson fan.
Oh, no. I'm a UConn to just... I'm UConn. I can't root for Clemson. I just can't. I mean...
I can root for Clemson. I can get behind that.
I mean... There's not really rooting when you just know that it's just going to be an absolute blowout.
Yeah, you're just fuck yeah, UConn all the way until the kickoff.
Yeah.
We're going
to be hanging out with Clemson people.
We'll calm this down.
Yeah, we're going to be hanging out with Clemson people, and we're going to enjoy it, just enjoy the experience, enjoy the environment, but I got a real reason to go, and maybe they'll cover 67.5 or whatever the hell they decide to make it.
Jeez,
it won't be that high, but they won't.
I mean, Purdue puts up 40 something. Army's not as good of a football team as Purdue.
Definitely not as high scoring.
No, yeah.
I mean, they go on longer drives at least, and if they go put up 35, if they go win 35-0, I will be very disappointed.
Yeah.
I don't think 35-3 is out of the question, and that's an easy
35-3
plus 30. That's 33 points by my math. So
yeah. So that's covering.
Yeah, that's my pick.
So that's Max's college football pick for Saturday. Is UConn covering the spread? So we'll move to NFL now.
Okay, how about this? I think Bama's also going to beat Florida.
Yes.
Wild pick there.
15.5.
Oh, I don't know about that, but
15.5. I'm calling Bama over Florida. But we don't have to keep those on the record because we made our 2 official picks.
Yeah, our 2 official picks were UConn and
UConn covering the spread.
Yeah. Yes.
You have to say these things.
Yes, I do. Yeah, because obviously I'm not picking UConn to beat Army because UConn couldn't beat a pickup football team you find in the park right now.
Yeah, no shot. And so we've got UConn and Auburn as our 2 official college picks, and then our 2 official NFL picks for this Sunday. Mine is the Raiders beating the Steelers. The Raiders are getting a few points. It's not going to matter because they're going to win outright, and I'm calling that right now.
They're getting 5.5.
The Raiders will win outright. Derek Carr will
They're rolling from the Ravens again.
Yes.
They're keeping the momentum.
He's hyped, dude.
What was my pick? Oh, and the Cardinals, after what they did to Tennessee against the Vikings, who just lost to the Bengals, and obviously we're big Joe Burrow fans, and I'm not taking any credit away from them, but I just don't think they're going to be able to hang quite as much with the Vikings are going to be able to hang with the Cardinals, and I think, the Cardinals are going to win. They're giving 4. I still think they cover that as well.
So, Cardinals over Vikings.
Cardinals over Vikings, simply put.
And Raiders over Steelers.
Perfect.
All right. We got 4 picks in.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. 0-4. All right, guys. We're 6-5 today.
Yeah, we're 6-5 coming back to you.
Yeah. From what I hear, that's a winning record.
Yeah. Yeah. Back where I went to school, that's a winning record. Yeah. We get so wrapped up in the football season,
in the sport. Yeah, we just get so excited over it and just love talking about it because last year we didn't really feel like we had it. So great seeing all these fans and the environment.
It is so different electric. Watching football with fans in the stands.
No, for whatever reason.
Yeah,
it's just
because
when
so there's
awesome.
no fans in the stands, it feels like you're just watching like a middle school.
It's like a scrimmage.
Yeah,
it doesn't seem like it matters.
You're just like, none of this matters anyway. It's fucking COVID rules, whatever.
Yeah.
Like fuck it.
It's like it's like flag football.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but that's our sports take. It's not a sports show, but we love sports, so we got to bring that, especially football, because who doesn't love football, really?
So, moving on from football, I recently learned that Lil Uzi Vert at Rolling Loud got his diamond ripped out of his head. The one he had implanted.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. And I'm just wondering how someone gets under there and
it's gotta
and
hurt.
Grabs that. I don't know the surgery or whatever went down, but that can't feel good.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on how it was implanted, like how sturdy it was. But
I mean, it's in your
went
body,
crowd
so
surfing.
He's still showering and shit, obviously.
Yeah,
so it has to be some sort of watertight, and there's not like a lot of skin there. Like
no, and like he looks fucked up now. Like it's an imprint. Like
no, I'm sure
he went crowd surfing, and like one of the fans just reached up and like
plucked it.
Yeah,
I think that sells for like on like the low. You show up to Pawn Stars with Lil Uzi Vert's diamond. From
you have to
forehead.
do it like after Uzi's dead, don't you?
I mean, I don't think it'd be the right thing to do just to show up, be like, "Yo, I stole this." I mean,
hey, my name's
Dwight Eisenhower.
My name's Dwayne. I'm on Pawn Stars today. Talking
to
Rick. Pawn Stars.
Okay.
I'm on Pawn Stars today talking to Rick. I've got Lil Uzi Vert's diamond out of his head. Stole it at Rolling Loud 2021. Really looking for a good price on this. Rick is like, best I can do is $20.
Yeah, that's just weird. I don't know. Like, it's just a.
But it's got Uzi's skin on it. There's blood
stains. I don't care about that. I mean, I'm sure the gem itself is actually worth something. I mean, it's
worth a shit ton. I remember seeing the number. I can't remember right now. It was worth a shit ton.
All I imagine is just like an Infinity Stone from like Avengers. Is all I picture within it. But
so he's got to get one here. He's got to get like one on his hand, each of his hands, and then like
there's one along the knuckles and the.
He's got to get one on his belly button and then 2 on his knees, and then he's like.
Then he just like run and like slide on ice with the gems on his knees. Be like having knee pads.
Ah. You go ice skating and you're just like on your knees.
Yeah.
Fucking shredding that shit. Like Uzi Vert goes ice skating.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm sure he's a hell of a figure skater, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
twirls,
he might.
Twists.
My assumption is that he doesn't.
No, I think it's a fair assumption in this case. But yeah, as him, I mean, did he continue performing? Do we know? Like, Because this is the first time hearing it. I'm just reacting off what you're saying.
Yeah, I know, but like I saw that he got his diamond ripped out, and I
mean, it was probably all banged up and couldn't feel a thing anyway, but like, still sounds less than ideal.
yeah.
Ripping
I don't know
anything.
I don't know if he kept performing.
It'd be pretty impressive if he did, actually.
I would have stopped. I'd be like,
Think about like
what
getting
the fuck?
Like think about getting like an eyebrow plucked. Like,
shit hurts.
yeah, you're gonna rip a diamond out of my forehead? Like, like really? Show some class.
Yeah, dude. You're at Rolling Loud. You're on 8 different types of drugs, and you're fucking fucked up off of Trulies and White Claws and shit. Like, show some fucking respect. Okay? This guy's a rapper. No, really could care less.
Just wanted to bring it up.
No, yeah, I just wanted to bring it up because I was reading about this other guy that wanted to one-up Uzi, apparently, but then it led into that, like, me reading about Uzi's diamond getting ripped out, and I was just like, wow, that, like, fucking blows. I didn't give a shit when he got it. I don't really give a shit now, but it fucking blows that somebody who is a fan, apparently, you know, these
It's a really
people...
shitty thing to do.
Yeah, these people went to Rolling Loud, got up in the front for Uzi's, like, concert or whatever,
Which
and...
was probably about $6,000 a ticket.
Jeez. And
It's so expensive.
he decides to
it is
dive into the crowd
really cool.
and just gets it ripped out. It's like, I'm putting on a performance for you guys, and this is what you do.
Yeah.
Really humanizes them. Like, what is that? What is it? Brings them down to, like, our level. It's like, these guys are untouchable when you think, like
when they go crowd surfing?
Well,
Is that what you're saying?
like, the act of stealing that off of his forehead. It's like, hey man, you might be a rapper, you might be worth more than, like, any amount of money that I can really imagine right now.
Yeah.
But you're still a fucking human.
Yeah, you're still a person.
You
got
can't
down, be taken advantage of.
Yeah, you fucking put yourself in a vulnerable situation, and you got fucked.
Yeah, and as we know, humans like to take advantage when given the circumstance, because we are selfish beings.
It's,
for lack of a better term.
Right, I agree.
It's just natural.
But what led me to that was...
Yeah, this is what I'm curious about.
Dan Sur.
No idea who that
No
is.
clue.
Not a clue.
Mexican rapper.
Okay. In Spanish, or he's just from Mexico?
From Mexico. I think he raps in, like, a Spanglish type thing.
Oh, he kind of goes back and forth.
Like Despacito. Like, how it's fucking both.
Great song. English and Spanish. I'll give you that. Okay.
Yeah, Spanglish.
Goes back and forth, kind of just like a Bruce Jenner type.
Oh.
I mean, he only went 4th once. I don't think he's going back, or she.
Sure, he's thought about it.
What's her name? It's not Kylie. It's not Kendall. They're the hot ones. Caitlyn. Thank you.
Dr. Bruce Caitlyn Jenner.
Is she actually a doctor?
I don't know. Doubt it. I don't think so.
That's highly unlikely.
I don't think so. But this guy, Dan, goes to his doctor and gets metal hooks implanted in his skull.
That sounds fun.
So that he can take gold chains and hook them onto his fucking
head.
And so it hangs down about this length all the way around, and he's got gold hair now.
Yeah, because that doesn't sound like he's gonna get ripped out if he goes crowd surfing.
Yeah, like what do you think? What do you think happens when you
good can
walk
come
into
from this?
any area like that is the least bit sketchy? It's like somebody runs up and just yank gold.
Not only that, like say you're in a rush and you're opening your door. You know how your jeans or sometimes you get hooked on the doorknob. Next thing you know, your shit's getting hooked on some like doorknob or like a
fucking coat
like
rack,
a kitchen cabinet, like yay high.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden,
yeah, you rip a hook out of your head and you gotta do the ER.
Yeah, because you're just bleeding out of your skull. And like, okay, Dan. All right, Dan. Here, look at it this way. Not a lot of people know who Dan is.
Well,
Dan
Apparently, he's getting some publicity from it, so I guess it's not the worst
That's
idea
what
of all
it is.
time.
It's a publicity stunt. He just wants his
He's
name out there.
marketing his name in that way. And
But he has not nearly enough money to pay for bodyguards to keep people away from him. To not rip out his fucking gold hair.
It just seems like a poor idea.
It's a very poor
I think
idea.
we can just
It's a worse idea of getting the millions of dollars diamond in your forehead. It's worse than that.
I feel like it would just look weird.
It does. It does look weird.
Who am I to judge?
Yeah, no, it's like not my life, but like if we're talking about bad decisions here,
that's
terrible decision.
Yeah, that's getting up there.
Yeah, you don't have the money.
There's better
to pay for that kind
world.
of protection.
Let's just say that.
So I guess his plan is just stay in. God damn, to just stay indoors.
What if you just like sew like a Gucci patch into your body, like
Gucci elbow patches,
like
like
just
you see on those
in.
jackets.
Yo, that'll come next. Just wait.
I
don't know.
I don't fucking get it.
I'm out here scared to get a tattoo, and we got people putting gems and fishing hooks.
If
into their
that tells
heads.
you how big of a pussy we are, dude.
Yeah.
Like, no, I can't
I'm okay
imagine
with that.
what kind
I can
of.
live with that.
Yeah, no, I'm not making that poor of a
You're all
decision.
hooped up on lean and
Yeah.
whatever I don't know.
Whatever the guys take anymore.
Eat.
I'm past those days.
Right.
Yeah.
You tell yourself that. No, but what?
Really just speechless over that. I just.
Yeah. Now I'm actually at a loss for words, but rolling into that. I mean, not really rolling into anything, but just something I wanted to talk about. We made a kick-ass dinner tonight.
It was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, we had some like pasta Alfredo, and we also just took some what were they? Chicken
breast.
Chicken breasts. That's the part of the chicken it was. And we, seasoned up Ziploc bags. Your best friend. When
A gallon Ziploc bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your best friend when cooking. And I feel like you don't see enough of that, especially with like kids our age in college. Everyone's just like, if you're not eating at the calf, despite what you're doing, or at home, you're not cooking for yourself. It's just so much easier to run and go grab McDonald's or Chick-fil-A. Excuse me. What the? You're
Boom.
contagious.
Let's go. I'm not the only
2-1.
one.
You're so up
But
2-1.
the reason we thought about this was that we were sitting there, we had music on the speaker, we're cooking food. I got my soup noodles going.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be Italian herb, angel hair pasta or something, and I turned it into a soup somehow, but it was pretty good. And we're just sitting here vibing and eating on some chips and salsa and or queso cheese.
Yeah, just enjoying ourselves, having a great time doing it. The entire thing. I mean, we cooked 2 of the cutlets.
And this isn't the first time we've done this. We do this pretty much every night.
Yeah, we try to do it. Our Tuesdays and Thursdays are a little busy, but Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we tend to, we'll have a meal. One of us does it one night, one does it the other. I mean, we both cook together, but whoever buys the stuff.
Really cute.
It's pretty adorable actually. But yeah, it's our little date night. No, but the entire thing probably costs $6-7 to make if you're looking for the 2 of us to eat. Where if you're going to McDonald's and getting bottom barrel stuff, which is not nearly as good, and
no nutrition.
It's just terrible for you.
Yeah. Or you could go spend $14 for a fulfilling meal at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
For one person.
Yeah, but it's just not quite. I mean, I'm still stuffed from it, and it was one chicken breast and some pasta. It was just good, solid. We should probably introduce some vegetables once in a while.
I think some green beans are in order.
Yeah, no, we both like them too, but it just seems like so much. I mean,
yeah, we can only handle one thing at a time.
Yeah,
he handles one cooking and I handle the other cooking, and it's throwing another one in there. It's just oh fuck.
Especially when we know that's gonna fill us up. It's why make green beans and just they're good and good for us, but seems a little unnecessary, I guess, in our eyes. Is the best way to put it.
Yeah, I think we could definitely, next time, if we don't want to cook 3 things, we could just substitute the
pasta with green beans.
Yeah.
Gotta keep
pasta
your protein
or
in
the
there.
rice or the mac and cheese.
Or whatever rotation we're on.
Yeah.
But I like that idea. I can get down with that. Yeah, I mean, I think it's also very important, like a skill to like learn how to cook your own meals. I mean, not just frozen pizza or frozen chicken nuggets or whatever that. I mean, obviously they're convenient and now everyone has time to cook, but I think it's very good. It's a good like relaxing time period. What am I trying to say?
When you like,
it's a good getaway, release, and just focus on something else. You kind of, play some music, play the kickback. I mean,
the kickback.
Yeah,
that's what this shit's for.
Yeah,
go cook with your boys.
Learn to cook, enjoy it.
Throw this shit on.
Yeah,
but I will say, not trying to blow too much smoke up our ass here, but we did air fry the fucking chicken breast.
That puts us in the opposite direction. It's not. Yeah, I mean, it's not like we went out there grilling, which we do love to grill. I mean,
no, yeah, we fucking wear out the grill
steaks or whatever. But yeah, the air fryer is absolutely spectacular.
It's
just throw the chicken in, especially in here where we have the stovetop and the oven that make it so hot in here. Yeah, we put it in for 12. They were thick. We had to go back in for 3 or 4 minutes, but it was fantastic. Still juicy. Didn't dry out at all. It was.
Dude, I'm not kidding you. When Max brought the chicken breasts out of the air fryer, put them on the table, went to cut in because we're like, wonder if it's cooked all the way.
Yeah.
Juice, just like
just
it was squirted out.
I mean,
almost caught me in the mouth. I was like, "Oh, Max, that shit's juicy." Like
that's what she said.
Do it again. Give me more.
Oh, God. No, but honestly, in all joking aside, it was fantastic.
Yeah,
it was a good time.
Good dinner.
Good release. Great dinner. And I mean, air fryers. Obviously, they're big now. Like during quarantine, everyone seemed to like get one somehow. But how do we not have this shit sooner? That's kind of my big thing. Like we landed on the moon 60 years ago.
All the technology.
Yeah. I mean, and we're just having air fryers now. I mean, it doesn't really add up to me.
I don't fucking know. I mean, we've got electric cars. We've got like the Prius came out in what, like 06?
Yeah.
08?
We have electric cars.
And they just came out with an air fryer like last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, maybe it came out a little bit before that, but like, not until where they have 12 different functions. I mean, hell, we can make fucking yogurt on ours.
Which we're going to try.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even a big yogurt guy, but I'm just curious to see how it works.
We'll fucking try it. I don't really eat yogurt.
I'm trying to make like yogurt, the little push pop things you used to have in the yogurt pops that you used to have in like elementary school.
So we make some like strawberry yogurt and we like try to borrow somebody's like flat iron that we know and like make our own little yogurt sleeves out of like plastic bags or something
and sell them.
Yeah. No. Ooh.
No, I'm actually I'm definitely gonna have to look up the directions on how to.
Do you think it can make ice cream?
Well, that's what I was wondering, if we can make it frozen yogurt somehow. It can't make ice cream. I mean, it's supposed to heat things.
No,
so
I expect yogurt would come out of that bitch warm.
Yeah, it comes out. It's almost like pudding. Like it comes out hot. It sounds bad, but like pudding's actually some pudding's actually really good.
Not a crazy fan of that idea.
You have pudding in your fridge over there, but no.
Yeah,
the
warm yogurt.
Yeah, no, it sounds gross.
No, I do have pudding in my fridge.
Warm dairy just
doesn't do it for you, huh?
I mean, besides maybe melted cheese, like mozzarella sticks. I guess melted cheese is good, but
yeah, no, but like
not in like,
dude, if milk gets over 3 degrees over the temperature
it's supposed to be,
that it's like comes out of the fridge at when I initially drink it, garbage. I
used to drink milk a lot and I really liked it, but yeah, obviously it has to be ice cold. Don't really drink milk much anymore. This one day I was working out and he was a trainer for the U.S. Olympic team. He used to be for the U.S. gymnastic team. And he was like, I mean, we're the only like species or animal that drinks milk after like adolescence. I think that's the word. 'Cause like good. Young, like as like you have they get it from their mother, and then they go and switch to meat or vegetarian or whatever that species does. And I was just like, wow, that really resonated with me. I was like, man, if like a puma isn't drinking milk past a year old, why should I be?
You're not a fucking puma.
Yeah, but isn't the goal to be?
I think the older you get, you just naturally become lactose intolerant.
That is definitely true.
Yeah.
It just doesn't sit well. I mean, everyone loves cheese, but like...
Yeah. I mean, aside from that, like...
It's good.
Tell me how a puma's going to go out and get milk when it's 8 years old.
That's fair. Like, some house cats actually like milk if you give it to them.
Yeah. But they just have no outlet to receive it.
That's fair.
Like,
we're not hunting our food either.
No, we're going to the store and we're buying milk. They can't just tell their cat mom to be like...
We're doing a lot of other things that animals don't do, so I don't know why that one just sat in my head, but I'm like, you shouldn't drink milk, Max.
I mean, I'm not totally discrediting that Olympic trainer or anything, but it's
no, obviously not.
He's got a decent point, but it's like,
Well, he didn't tell us not to drink milk. He just said, I mean, it's just fat.
It's weird.
That's what milk is. I mean, obviously you need some fat, but if you eat a proper diet, you don't need it.
Yeah, but I like it.
Yeah, no, it's good, especially if you have it with, like, a brownie or something.
Dude, I'll drink milk with fucking spaghetti.
No, I like milk.
I don't give a shit.
I mean, I haven't had it in a long time, as I said. I mean, I'll have a sip here and there if I'm, like, eating a brownie or a cookie. I'll have, little shot or two of milk.
Oh,
but
yeah. Oh, yeah. Soften that
very good.
up.
Oh, yeah, I'll dip it, too. Oreos, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to waste it.
But, I mean, that's pretty much, like, all we really, like, had to cover. I mean, I will talk about that I am going to Tennessee this weekend. Sadly, University of Tennessee. Sadly, having to leave Max behind. He's traveling the other direction.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm actually like, I mean, unless you've got like more you want to roll into, it's like.
No, I think it's a nice shorter video for you guys that cover, just the basics that we wanted to. We're not rambling about, drinking milk past the age of 2 or anything stupid like that. So I'm glad we avoided that conversation.
Yes, exactly. Like, we did pretty good there.
Yeah, in and out early.
But I mean, not much happened the last week because we don't want to get too political, and it seems like everything we fucking see
is political,
is politics,
especially in this day and age.
Yeah, but like the longer videos will come when we do.
Fun stuff. Travel. When we get to travel and go to Clemson, like that'll be a great video. We'll just talk about our night and what we experienced, how different people think, and like how they view things. Maybe a little different than we view things, being from different schools and different areas, and just
exactly.
It's always good to get different perspectives, and that's kind of one of our favorite parts of doing these trips and the traveling.
Yeah. So like this weekend, when I go visit my buddy from home, we'll get together on Friday, go do whatever. I might record a little bit, like just to show a scene or two. Saturday, go into a tailgate that starts at 9:00 in the morning.
Oh no! You'll wake up and just.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna be
hype.
there.
It's gonna be hype.
It's gonna be lit, but it's like. When you first open your eyes at that alarm, it's just like it's gonna be like, do I want to do this? Fuck it. But
that's what it's all about.
It's gonna be like kick-starting like a fucking diesel engine. It's like normally doesn't work, but you kind of have to make it work.
We both have fairly big weekends planned.
Yeah,
I mean, me with golf, and then you with Tennessee, and
a trip
and another extracurricular.
Yes. But Sunday, once everything is wrapped up, Sunday morning, I think I'm going to get my buddy on here, and we're going to, talk about the weekend, talk about the things we saw and did, and it'll be fun.
Talk to him about his experience being a student at Tennessee.
Yeah.
A very popular school,
very
obviously.
Popular school, very fun school, great community. We've had a couple interactions out there.
You can make him sit on the floor and you on the seat, because
I will say I'm gonna put a couple textbooks under myself to like boost me up
to
a little
level
bit.
It up. He's very tall.
Yeah. Basketball player.
6'9", 6'10"?
Just natural athlete, this guy. But, yeah, so that's what we have planned. So, I mean, stay tuned for next week just to be, I mean, hopefully depending on my current state when that time rolls around, I mean, hopefully I'm able to carry on a conversation. But
bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Yes, exactly. Maybe get some coffee in me and do whatever I need to do. But, I mean, I'm looking forward to it being a banger of an episode.
It should be a lot of fun.
Really
definitely
run
a little jealous I won't be there, but
we'll make up for it. We'll make up for it, buddy. It's okay.
All right, yeah. So we're not gonna keep talking about what's going on. I mean,
yeah,
that's pretty much it for episode 5.
These guys are gonna fucking find out.
Seems kind of crazy.
Fuck around and find out.
I don't know. Have fun and be nice. That's a slogan.
That's our shit.
Yeah, I like that.
Round things off.
Yeah, have fun, be nice, enjoy the rest of your weeks. Week, yeah. Would it be week or weeks? If I'm talking to them as a whole.
No.
Enjoy the rest of y'all's week. Can I say y'all's week?
Y'all's week.
I'll say y'all's week.
You damn Yankee. Yeah, y'all's week because we're coming at them next week, so it's 1 week.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of y'all's week, and I'm committing to that. Enjoy the rest of y'all's week, and yeah, have fun, be nice, and
we'll fucking catch you later.
Good luck. Hopefully the picks do well this week.
Yeah. Picks. Stay safe out there. World's pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
Don't get COVID.
Yeah.
Research everything you've been told. And
about everything. Don't trust anyone these days.
No, don't trust anybody. We'll freaking see y'all boys later.
Yeah. CIA is gonna come diving through our window now. All right.
See you, boys.
See ya.